Hi and welcome. I'm Steve Johnson. This week I wanted to take a step back and have a look at our international fund from a macro perspective rather than down in the weeds where we've been for the past few weeks. I've been noticing some trepidation, fear and relief from investors over the past few weeks about the speed at which stock markets have recovered. How can the stock market be so high, people are arguing, when the economy is clearly going through so many difficulties? Well, I want to explain today why we're still very excited about the opportunity set that's in front of us. Firstly, the market doesn't represent the stocks. It tends to be market capitalized weighted. And as this recovery has taken hold, it's been driven by a very, very small number of stocks, particularly large technology stocks in the US. If you look at the wider market, if you look at places like UK and Europe, there are still very, very significant numbers of stocks that are trading down 50, 60 and 70% from their peaks. You may have seen data recently or some headlines around the underperformance of value investing this year on the back of 7 years of horrendous underperformance prior to that. Whether or not you believe these factors are going to reverse, it's just another data point showing you that the dispersion between stock returns has been extremely high. Now, as you know, in our international fund, it's not full of those large blue chip tech stocks. It tends to be small mid-cap stocks and tends to have a bias towards value. It's been driven by a small number of small caps where the revenue numbers have been outstanding. Companies that were growing quickly into this crisis, like GAN and Celsius, and have shown their resilience and even accelerated their growth through the crisis. We still have huge parts of the portfolio, though, that are beaten up and unloved, and we think they're good businesses. Companies like Ulta Beauty and SkyWest that are directly impacted by this crisis, directly impacted by the economic downturn that's going to come with it, but that have strong balance sheets, lots of liquidity, and are going to come out the other side much stronger for the experience. So my message to you today is to not get too despondent. If you feel like you've missed this rally, or you feel like you want to take money off the table, just be very conscious that there are still plenty of opportunities out there in the world. We've already got some of those in our portfolio, and we're working furiously every day to pick through the wreckage and find some more. If you feel like adding to your investment or want to discuss anything further with us, we're only a phone call or an email away.